carrying more. How about a touchdown? He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here. And we are going home.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Travis here, and welcome back to the SF Bay Area Sports Talk channel. Hope everyone's having a fantastic night tonight. And the San Francisco Giants have done it. They have won Game 3 of the NL Division Series, shutting out the rival Dodgers 1-0. What a terrific game, and what a start for the former Dodger, Alex Wood. He deals against his former team, goes 4 2/3 innings. He was on top of his game, 4 strikeouts. The Giants go to the bullpen in the 5th inning. Tyler Rogers gives us a terrific inning and 2/3. Then in comes Jake McGee, and Camilo Doval, the rookie closer, does it. The 23-year-old rookie closer. He goes 2 innings and gets the save. This man has such a relaxed heartbeat out there in the big moments, in the big games. What a terrific game. Welcome in, everyone, to the post game. Great to see you, Sebastian. You're going to Game 4. Let's get the clinch. Let's clinch it tomorrow in Game 4. Let's do it on the road. Let's go, Giants, with a 2-1 series lead. Welcome in, Tyler Burbeck, player of the game. Crawford, the amazing catch. What incredible defense in this game. Giants made the plays. Solano with a terrific defensive play. Steven Duggar makes a terrific catch in center field. The defense was terrific. Let's go. Giants get the win. Let's go. We got a big shout out to Tommy Huxley. Great to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for this super chat. My boy Trav Bez beat freaking LA. Let's go. San Francisco Giants beat LA. Beat LA, beat LA. We get the 1-0 shutout, and this is how you bounce back. Just like I said after the loss in Game 2, I said Giants coming back. We're going to bounce right back in Game 3, and we do it. Let's go. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. Welcome in, Steve Martinez. I do not have the pitching matchups pulled up. I do not believe they have announced it yet, but as soon as we get word on that, we are going to hopefully we get word on that. And as you guys can tell, I'm still recovering my voice. I still have not recovered from the game on Saturday. I screaming at the game. There's nothing like it. And screaming today with all the big moments. This is such a great feeling. Such a great feeling right now. What a game. It was a good game, Dodger fans. What a game this was. Luck's face at the end, priceless. Oh my gosh, it was so funny seeing the Dodger player reactions to all the big defensive plays the Giants made, and we denied them. And seeing when Crawford made that amazing leaping catch, what a crucial inning that was in the bottom of the 7th. Dodgers had runners at first and second. They were threatening, and as we saw in Game 2, the game I was at, when Gosman left the game, Dodgers had runners at first and second with 1 out. So Giants made their pitches there, got through that inning without allowing any runs to score. Probably Disco, I'm guessing. I would definitely think so. I think Anthony DeSclafani most likely will get the start in Game 4. That's going to be a great one for Anthony DeSclafani. I cannot wait to see him out there. I expect him to pitch very well. Welcome in, Christopher Walker. What a great game. Again, a big shout out, Tommy Huxley. Thank you again so much for this super chat. San Francisco Giants beat LA. Beat LA, beat LA. Let's go. We get the win tonight. Feeling great. We are feeling fantastic. That will be my voice tomorrow. Yep, you're going to sound like this, Sebastian, especially hoping we are going to clinch tomorrow. Let's do it. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. And yep, I'm going to have to really recover my voice because we got a lot more A lot more games to go through in the postseason, and we are ready to go. Let's go. This was such a huge win. Welcome in, AM Echo Sky. How are you doing tonight? Hey, Travis, and all my fellow Giants fans. The Giants have survived the Dodgers in LA 1-0, and we take back the series lead 2-1. Giants have made Max Scherzer look bad. Thank you, Steven Duggar. Thank you, Evan Longoria, getting this home run. Giants worked great at bats tonight against Scherzer. They were working the count, and you saw that first inning. I loved it. 3 full counts against Scherzer. We're able to work him, get into that pitch count. And just terrific, just absolutely terrific tonight. That is the game plan. Giants have done so well all year, getting into the bullpen early. And, Scherzer still was able to continue to pitch deep into the game. But luckily, we were able to get him out of the game around the 7th inning or so. And then we get to that Dodgers bullpen. We get to them. We just keep putting good at-bats together. We did just get the 1 run in the game. But Giants were working good at bats and just working pitch counts. Can't wait. Still a lot of series left, but we are super pumped about this win tonight. We are going to enjoy it, and we are going to be ready to come back tomorrow for the win. It's welcome in. It's that kid 916. How are you doing? Let's go. Yep, Longoria getting us on the board. The future Hall of Famer hitting the big home run off of Max Scherzer. And so much for all the talk that, Giants have to face Max Scherzer in Game 3. We have secured the win in Game 3, and we do it against Max Scherzer. This is a huge statement win, and now we go up 2-1 in this series. Longo gets out of his slump, giving us the go-ahead run, baby. That's what we love to see. Longoria getting hot right now. And since he's returned back from his injury, he's been putting together a great swing. And just love to see Longoria out there doing what he's doing best, making the great defensive plays and coming through clutch in the big moments, and gets the big home run, the game-winning home run for us. A 1-0 shutout win, and it feels so great. Our second shutout in the series against our rival Dodgers. Yep, against the rival Dodgers. Great to see former Dodgers Alex Wood and Jake McGee do work in their old ballpark. Go Giants. Let's go Giants. Let me get a drink. Get some iced tea real quick there. Thank you. Crawford showing why he is the 2021 MVP. Yep, that is right. The big defensive plays and that amazing leaping grab for Brandon Crawford. He saved an RBI single there from Mookie Betts would have had an RBI single. And then Crawford steals the RBI single, leaping grab, times it perfectly. Everything had to go. The timing and everything had to go perfectly for him to make that catch. And that's such a huge play. Big momentum there. Giants get through 7. And I just love the way that Gabe Kapler managed the bullpen tonight. I think he did such a fantastic job. Welcome in, Linda Rocha. Great to see you. How are you doing tonight? Happy for Longo, Alex Wood, and Camilo Doval. Absolutely phenomenal. Longoria with a home run. Alex Wood dealing against his former team, going 4 2/3 innings, striking out 4. And for the rookie closer, Camilo Doval, so impressive out there, throwing 101 miles an hour, and he's got the filthy slider to go along with it. And this kid, he has impressed so much. And I just love Gabe Kapler trusting him with the confidence to go out there to get a 2-inning save, and just terrific work for Camilo Doval. And welcome in, Chardell. Great to see you. Welcome in, Luke. How are you doing tonight? Duval is the GOAT. That is right. Camilo Doval is the GOAT. He is so relaxed out there. His heartbeat, he slows it down in the big moments, and he just does what he does best out there. Focuses and makes his pitches, locates. And he's got great command of that fastball, going 101 miles an hour, and to pair it with the filthy slider. And you see a lot of those Dodger hitters, Chris Taylor, Justin Turner, they are good fastball hitters, but going against Camilo Doval, you see them in the batter's box swinging late. They're trying to catch up to that fastball. And I definitely know how it is seen. Really good velocity. You try to swing a bit early, trying to catch up to it. And so just really impressive work that Camilo Doval, and he just made, a good lineup in the Dodgers. He made them look He just mowed him right down. I mean, he had a 1-2-3 eighth inning and a 1-2-3 ninth, just electric out there. Absolutely electric. Madison Bumgarner, I bet he's crying right now that he didn't sign back with us when he was a free agent. Yeah, I'm sure Bumgarner wishing he was with the Giants right now. And of course, I know the situation, didn't allow for Bumgarner to come back, but definitely hoping he will return back when his contract's up. Great to see the multiple swinging check strikes against the Dodgers. That was awesome. And yeah, there were some calls. The umpire, the home plate umpire, he was calling some calls against us and then calling some calls for the Dodgers. But I think overall did a pretty good job. For the most part. But yeah, just the few calls in the game that were a bit frustrating. Been the win was interesting tonight. And it just goes to show, when you were having what we're watching, the Giants taking on the rival Dodgers for the first time ever in a postseason series, you're going to see games like we saw today where the win, very unexplainable. It was like San Francisco. The Giants brought the San Francisco weather with them to LA, and that helped the Giants to relax out there. And we do what we do best. We get the big hit, the big home run. And very interesting in the series, the Giants' 5 runs now that we have scored have all come on the home run ball. And that is what we have done best all year, hitting the most home runs in all of baseball. Let's see. Chardell, please do not spam the chat. Don't comment too much. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate everyone checking into the show. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. Let's beat LA. Beat LA. Beat LA. What a win tonight. We get the 1-0 shutout win. Welcome in Emilio Gonzalez. Go Giants. Let's go. Let's go. What a win. Giants are due for a 5+ run game. Let's make it game 4. I love the prediction. Love the call here, Christopher. Absolutely. Giants are due. We know that this lineup can score a whole lot more than what we have done so far in the series. I definitely expect us to come out here game 4, score 5+ runs. And with our pitching as well as we are pitching this year, I expect us we can come out in game 4 and close out this series. And that is going to be huge. And right now, we are in such a great position. We can go out, be relaxed tomorrow. We're not, the pressure is not on us. The pressure is on the Dodgers. And, worst case scenario, we got Webb in game 5. So we are ready to take this in game 4. We are confident and we are ready to go. Extremely excited for the win tonight. And this is how you bounce back. Love to see it. Player of the game, Alejandro going with Evan Longoria. Amazing, fantastic pick. What a game for Longoria, the future Hall of Famer. Another guy that can slow his heartbeat down in the big moments, just like Buster Posey. And Posey has had such a terrific postseason series, getting the 2-run home run in game 1, had the 3-hit game in game 2 that I was at, and got a big hit tonight. Fantastic. Emilio Gonzalez taking Evan Longoria, pick of the game. Amazing. Camilo Duvall. Camilo Duvall dealing the young rookie closer, just terrific out there, going 2 innings, amazing. Why were the announcers so biased? I agree with you, Pern. I noticed that too. I do not know what it is. MLB, they just, I don't know what it is. They love to put the Dodgers on a pedestal. MLB loves to simp to the Dodgers for whatever reason, and I do not know why, but that's certainly what it felt like, and that's why we go and do what we do best out there. We take the win tonight, and we beat LA. Umpires continue to be inconsistent, and sometimes they're just tough. Welcome in, Kayla. How are you doing? Giants get the shutout win 1-0, and we take a commanding 2-1 series lead. And now we're in position to take game 4 tomorrow on the road in LA. And how sweet would that be to clinch this playoff series on the road against our rival in front of their fans? That's going to feel so sweet tomorrow. Just love the position we're in. Pick of the game, going with Chris Bryant. Played well at first base today. Love it. Great pick. And Bryant did very well defensively at first. And you just love the versatility from Chris Bryant. You can play him anywhere, center field. You can play him at shortstop. Just terrific. really great. Pick of the game, Crawford, for such an amazing grab, such an amazing defensive play there from Brandon Crawford. And for the Giants defense in the game, just terrific. Solano makes a terrific play at second base. Steven Duggar makes a spectacular play in center field. The defense was incredible. Welcome in, Monochu Nolasco. How are you doing tonight? Defense was spectacular, absolutely, because all of these good pitchers and good batters, but Giants are proving them wrong. Yep, Giants doing it. We've proven to the rest of MLB. We've proven all the doubters, all the naysayers. We've shown them how it's done. And even still going into the playoffs, so many people are doubting this San Francisco Giants team, but clearly they have not been watching all year because we have just been playing so well, so terrific. Let's end this series tomorrow so we don't have to deal with Game 5 stress. Yeah, let's take it in Game 4. Let's finish out this series. Let's do it. Welcome in, Team Rocket Ring. Hello from Mexico. Welcome. Absolutely welcome to the show. What a good pitching game. What a pitching duel tonight. If you love pitching, this was a game to watch. What a duel from Alex Wood and Max Scherzer going toe-to-toe in this game. And you just knew that this game had the feeling that one mistake was going to be the difference in the game. And thankfully for the San Francisco Giants, we get the big hit, the big game-winning home run from Evan Longoria to lead the Giants to a 1-0 shutout win. Welcome in, Baby Fame 1221. Welcome to the post game. Good game tonight. Good game, and may the best team win in this series. It's been a heck of a playoff series against you guys, and expect a lot more, intense the torture, Giants baseball torture coming in Game 4. What a series it's been. Congratulations to the Red Sox and their fans tonight. That is right. They got the walk-off, and they win in their playoff series against the Tampa Bay Rays. Congrats to the Rays on a good season. Unfortunately for them, a disappointing finish. The Tampa Bay Rays win 100 games, but then lose in the American League Division Series to the Boston Red Sox. The White Sox and Astros game does get postponed earlier today, so they are going to Game 4. They'll play tomorrow. Thank you so much, Luke. Thank you so much checking into the show. Let's get that dub tomorrow. Let's do it. Let's clinch on the road tomorrow. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. Excuse me. Get a quick drink of iced tea here. What a win tonight. I'm super pumped. Let's see. I got you, the Giants, winning this series. I'm going against you guys next series just because totally understandable, Biggie. Thank you. Always appreciate your support checking in to the show. Wind looked crazy. That it did. It looked like the Chicago wind out there. Chris Bryant was definitely in his comfort zone. And yeah, you just saw so many different plays that, would have been different had the wind not been what it was tonight. But both teams had to, of course, deal with it. And so, excuse me. Giants make the most of it tonight. We get the win. We get the 1-0 shutout win. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. Beat LA. Let's go. We got the 2-1 series lead. And just what a fantastic job Gabe Kapler did tonight managing the bullpen. I love the confidence he showed out there, bringing in Tyler Rogers early in the game. The game was in a critical situation. And being that, again, this was a game that one mistake was going to be the difference in the game. So I love the decision bringing in Tyler Rogers there in the 5th inning. And Rogers is able to get you through the 5th inning and through the 6th inning. Then you bring in Jake McGee, and Jake McGee's looked very good out there. Let's see. Giants need to sign Chris Bryant back. Whatever he wants, give it to him. Yep, I'm with you, Sebastian. Let's sign him. And, he is definitely more than deserving of the money that he'll be commanding in his contract. So I'm really excited. I'm sure San Francisco Giants and Chris Bryant will be able to work out a deal. Brian has loved his time so far with the San Francisco Giants. I have to go by and may the best team win tomorrow. Thank you so much, Baby Fame 1211. Have a great rest of your night and may the best team win. Roberts on Crawford catch. Welcome in, Anish. Apologize if I Sudhar. Welcome in. Roberts on Crawford catch, really good at bat, squared it up. Brandon was in the right spot and made an athletic play that we've seen time and time again. So I think the reaction was frustration. Yeah, but you could just see it. You could see the frustration in Mookie Betts, in his facial expressions. And as San Francisco Giant fans, we just love to see that. What a game. This is a game for the storybooks, a game for the record books. Never going to forget this win tonight. Of course, more work to be done. We got to take it in game 4, and we are ready to go. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. What a huge bounce back win. This is how you bounce back after we got our butts kicked in game 2. And just a tough one. That was such a tough one. And I was at that game and trying to do everything I could to help the Giants to get a rally going. But we come right back in game 3. We bounce back and we get the win. Feels so good right now. And we're going to enjoy this win tonight and come out ready to play tomorrow to get a win in game 4. So cannot wait for it. I do not have the pitching probables in front of me. I think they should be announcing the pitching matchups very shortly. So cannot wait for it. And yeah, let's, again, the tremendous job from Gabe Kapler managing the bullpen. I love it. And giving the confidence in Camilo Doval to get the save, a 2-inning save. And I mean, the rookie closer has just looked spectacular this year. And he just continues to get more and more confident as the season has gone on. It has just been terrific to see. And for Camilo Doval, I love, you were wondering when Jake McGee comes back healthy, was McGee going to resume the closing duties in the playoffs, or was Camilo Doval going to remain the closer? And of course, I think tonight we definitely got our answer to that question. And I definitely love what Gabe Kapler has decided. Look, that's a tough decision, and I think he made the right decision. I think you got to go with Camilo Doval as the closer, even if he is a rookie and, maybe doesn't have the experience that Jake McGee has. And McGee had been our closer all year, but I think you got to go with the guy that has got the most filthiest stuff. Camilo Doval has got the 101 mile per hour fastball, and he's also got the filthy slider to go along with it. So I think it's an excellent decision from Kapler to go with Camilo Doval, the rookie closer. And I think that that's what you're going to see all throughout this postseason. And I love it. I mean, Camilo Doval, he has proven he can get the big outs in the big game moments. And so, a night like tonight, it just goes to show Kapler making the right moves, doing the right chess moves. He's doing what he's got to do in that bullpen. And, we get 1 2/3 innings from Rogers. We get 2 innings from Camilo Doval. We get some big outs from Jake McGee. So I just think excellent bullpen management and just great defense all across the board. The Crawford, amazing catch. Steven Duggar making the great play in center field. And then, of course, Donovan Solano making that great play, ranging to his right. So this was just an overall great team victory tonight. Giants showing what they do best all year. They've been such a good defensive team all year. They've been hitting the most home runs in all of baseball, and we win the game on a game-winning home run in the top of the 5th inning. Evan Longoria taking Max Scherzer deep, and that would prove to be the only run that we would need to get this win as our pitching shuts them down. Alex Wood threw 4 2/3 innings against his former team, shuts down the rival Dodgers. Wood strikes out 4 Dodgers. Rogers was terrific. Camilo Doval, the rookie closer, amazing. Posey is the glue of this team. He got Alex Wood through some very tough moments, and when signs were mixed up, and still saved the pitch from being a wild one. Yeah, that was huge, and I mean, thank goodness that Posey didn't get hurt on that play when he got crossed up. Excuse me. You could see, he was looking for a breaking ball and got a fastball. And, in a playoff situation like that, and with runners on base, you're always, trying to make sure that you're on the same page with the signs and, mixing up the signs a good amount, because the last thing you want is, your rivals to somehow manage to get some of your signs. So I think, we were trying to do what we could to just mix them up. And I don't know, with going through so many changes in the signs, if that's what led to the cross-up. But, sometimes these things happen, and just thankful that when the cross-up happened, Posey didn't get hurt, and he was able to, knock down the fastball there. They regrouped there, and just Wood just continues to pitch very well from there. And yeah, it's just amazing. I mean, Posey, what he does out there, I think he's just so relaxing for any of the pitchers out there. And, and that's what's great. And, that's what you got to have as a catcher. You got to have that calming presence behind the plate. And that's what Posey brings out there for all the San Francisco Giants pitchers, and it's just huge. Player of the game, Tyler Burbeck taking Brandon Crawford as the pick of the game in the 7th inning, leaping in the air, and he hit the stratosphere. Yep, he was going to the moon with that leap in the air. And I mean, just what a spectacular play. And, one of the biggest moments in the game in that 7th inning, Dodgers had got 2 runners on with 1 out, and they were looking to rally. And get a quick drink of iced tea here. And just huge, so huge that play. And, you don't know how the game turns differently there. If Crawford doesn't make that play, Mookie Betts probably is tying the game with an RBI single, and then we don't know what happens from there. So just such an amazing play, such amazing defense for the San Francisco Giants. And this is a big win, a 1-0 shutout win. And yep, I'm expecting this Giants lineup to hit much better in game 4. Let's score 5+ runs. We have got to do it. We know that this lineup can hit very well and string together a ton of hits together. Surprised Posey has been with the Giants this long. Surprised he's been in the MLB. For me, I mean, being a San Francisco Giants fan and watching him every day, for us Giants fans, it's not surprising, that Posey has been doing what he's done over the course of his career. He is just such a pure hitter up there. And Alex Wood describing, the comments, the interviews before the game, during the week, talking about Posey. It's amazing. I mean, what Posey does up there, his approach, and, I love his approach to right field, and you've seen him use that approach a lot in the series. Posey has gone to right field for a ton of his hits, and I mean, it's just such a great approach up there. His head stays still through the swing, and it's just a beautiful swing, really a beautiful swing. The leg kick that Posey has, it's a nice leg kick there. Crawford better get a Gold Glove. Yep, he has got to. He was the best. He's the best defensive shortstop in all of baseball. And in my opinion, I think he definitely is deserving of winning the MVP award, because I think that you got to look at both sides of the ball. I mean, to be the best defensive shortstop, and then to also be putting up the numbers that he put up offensively, hitting almost 300, 24 home runs in 90 RBIs. Crawford has got to win a Gold Glove and definitely got to get some MVP votes. And most definitely, I think you are definitely going to see Gabe Kapler win Manager of the Year. And I mean, I'm just so excited for him and just so happy for him. All the hard work that he has put in, and this Giants coaching staff, the preparation that they do to prepare these players day in and day out. It's amazing. It's spectacular. And it's just so great to see. And we get the win tonight, the 1-0 shutout win. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. And now we're up 2-1 in the series, and we got an opportunity to clinch tomorrow. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. Let's go. That was an amazing catch when Crawford climbed up and caught that ball in the air. I've seen one of my friends do that 5 times in his high school career. That's awesome, Biggie. And there's nothing like it. What an exciting play. And again, it's all about timing on a play like that. Not only to leap as high as he did, but the timing of it and to know when to start your leap there. A lot goes into that play, and for Crawford to make it just was so huge. That play got us through the bottom of the 7th inning, kept the score at 1-0, and then we're able to keep doing what we do best out there. And Camille Duvall pitching the last 2 innings, the rookie closer. And I mean, just incredible what this kid is doing out there. He is able to slow down his heartbeat in the big game moments, doesn't allow the moment to get too big for him. And that's huge. I mean, when you got a rookie closer, a rookie out there, pitching as well as he is in these big game moments, would you bring this lineup back tomorrow, or bring back Flores, Ruff, or Solano? Yeah, I mean, it's a great question. I definitely would, bring this lineup back. I have a lot of confidence in them. I like Tommy La Stella leading off, and I like Donnie Barrels I like Donnie Barrels playing second. And so, yeah, I think, I think you run out this lineup. I think you can score some more runs tomorrow. So we'll see Definitely is going to depend on if it's going to be a lefty or a righty tonight against the righty. You saw Lamont Wade get the start. You saw, Chris Bryant played first tonight. Steven Duggar, the lefty, got the start in the outfield as well. Welcome in, David. Hey, let's go. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. We get the win tonight, the 1-0 shutout. Beat LA. Brandon Crawford is spectacular tonight. He disallowed Mookie Betts' base hit. He took away a game-tying RBI single for Mookie Betts, took it away from him, and let's go, San Francisco Giants. Oh my gosh, breaking 100 win. Tampa Bay Rays eliminated in 4. It's heartbreaking. Very heartbreaking for the Rays. Excuse me. And just a tough way to lose in the postseason, to win 100 games and then to get bounced in the in the AL division series. So just a tough break. Good season, Rays, and congratulations to the Red Sox and their fans on advancing, and hoping for all of us San Francisco Giant fans that we are hoping to be doing the same, celebrating us clinching this playoff series tomorrow against the rival Dodgers. We got the momentum. We got the big win, the big decisive win in Game 3. And now we're up 2-1 in this series. Welcome in, everyone, to the post-game show. How are you doing tonight? What are your thoughts on this big win? And where were you to catch the epic game tonight? What a win. Beat LA. This game was intense. Welcome in, Adrian. That most definitely, indeed, this game was intense. This had everything. This was Giants baseball torture all the way from the first inning, all the way to the very end of the game. And you just love to see it. There's nothing like it. Giants baseball torture and just everything in this game. Great starting pitching, tremendous work by the Giants bullpen, tremendous defense, and we get the timely hitting. We get the big home run from Evan Longoria, taking Max Scherzer deep in the top of the 5th inning. What a huge at-bat that was. Welcome in, Jordan fan. How are you doing tonight? Let's go, San Francisco Giants. What's up, Travis? How's your night going? Thank you so much for asking. It's going great. Really appreciate that. Hope you're doing well, Jordan. We got the win tonight. We beat LA. And now we got the opportunity to win this series in Game 4. Let's go, Giants. Let's go. Let's take this series tomorrow. Let's do it. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. Hope the Giants win tomorrow night. The anxiety of tonight was too much for me. I don't know if I can handle the game. I don't know if I can handle a game. Totally feel you, Christopher. Definitely. Games like this, definitely got to take a lot of deep breaths and just try to relax out there and enjoy it to the fullest. And definitely, it's a lot is at stake, definitely. I mean, this series, we know coming in, playing against your rivals, the last thing we would want to have happen is losing a playoff series against our rivals. So, of course, knowing that, it's definitely, why this means so much to us, this playoff series. And these games are just so intense. So, we just got to keep going out there doing the best that we can. And right now, just amazing to be in the position we're in right now, to be up 2-1 in the series. And now we got a chance to take it in Game 4. And, the San Francisco Giants, they play well in LA, and that they showed tonight. They came through in the big game moments, and this was a game tonight where one mistake was going to be the difference in the game. And thankfully for the San Francisco Giants, Evan Longoria is able to capitalize on that mistake from Max Scherzer, as Evan Longoria takes Max Scherzer deep for the lone run of the game, and that would be all that we would need for the San Francisco Giants as we go on to get the 1-0 shutout in Game 3. We're up 2-1. Never liked Mookie Betts. He is too greedy when it took $365 million. Never liked him, but he is great. Yeah, I agree with you. I think Mookie Betts, he can be, I think, a bit of a cocky player. And, but he is a great player. And, it definitely, signed for a lot of money with the Dodgers, 13 or 14-year deal. So, he's going to be there for a long time. And, we just got to keep making great pitches against him. And just, man, 2 shutouts against one of the best lineups in all of baseball. That tells you how great this San Francisco Giants pitching staff is. The starters are terrific. Logan Webb dealing the way that he's dealing. Kevin Gausman, pitched well in Game 2. The pitching line definitely he definitely pitched a lot better than what his pitching line would say in game 2. And then now you got in game 3, Alex Wood dealing out there against his former team. He was terrific tonight, going 4 2/3 innings, striking out 4. Welcome in, Joshua. How are you doing tonight? Do you think the umpire tonight was fair? Great question. In my opinion, I think for the most part he was fair. But there was just that one inning where I felt like there were some calls that went against us, and then there were some calls that went for the Dodgers. But for the most part, I think he was pretty fair tonight. But umpires have been a huge problem, and that's just something that we've had to deal with, both teams really. Welcome in, Steven Ortega. What happened with I do not know too much on the details with the story there, but with John Green. But thank you very much, Steven, checking in. A huge Giants fan and also Mookie Betts fan. I believe he has been great for the game of baseball and deserves all the money he makes. Yeah, definitely true. I mean, Mookie Betts, he earned that contract, and so he's continued to be such a great player for the Dodgers there. Welcome in, Robert Rothberg. How are you doing tonight? Great decision by Kapler, the way he used Rogers and Duvall right there with you. And I just love the way that Kapler managed the bullpen tonight. I think he made such a great decision there. Having Tyler Rogers pitch 2 innings or about an inning and 2/3 there. And, bringing him in the 5th inning and in a situation where, at that point in the game, you wanted to get through that inning. I mean, it was a critical moment, a critical situation in the game. So you bring in Rogers, and I love the bullpen management of giving the confidence in Camilo Duvall to pitch the final 2 innings to get the 2 innings save. Just incredible work tonight. Incredible management by the bullpen. By Victor, no, I did not. So just to address that, no one hit me in game 2. I think it's just funny, that some of the Dodger fans tried to start a rumor saying that I got punched in game 2. But those things happen, and that's out of our control. Sometimes what the Dodger fans try to do, but so we get the win. San Francisco Giants beat LA. We get the win in game 3. We show them how it's done. We win 1-0. This series should be over tomorrow. That's the plan. Let's do it. We are going to come in here, take it in game 4, and that is going to feel so sweet to clinch on the road in LA. For once, the win was the Giants' friend. Very true. I love that. I love that take there, Tyler, and definitely agree with you. Going back to the Candlestick Park days, we have definitely had our fair share of experiences with the win in Northern California, and we brought that very same win with us down to Southern California. So what a win tonight in those the conditions that we played in tonight. This was a huge win. Giants get the 1-0 shutout win, and we take a commanding 2-1 series lead. Duvall pitching like a veteran. Yet Duvall pitching like a 10-year vet out there with so much experience, and you just love to see it. And I think Camilo Duvall is going to continue to flourish in that closing role all throughout the postseason. Was very impressed with Duvall, and just incredible work out there. The filthy stuff that he has got, a fastball that goes 100 to 101 miles an hour, and then pairs it up with the filthy slider. Who do you want to win out of the Brewers versus Braves? I'll be honest, I don't really mind who, or I don't really care who wins in this series. But I feel like if we look at how the Giants played against both of these teams, I mean, the Brewers did beat us up pretty good the last time we played them. So I think in that case, I think Giants, you would, if I had to say, we probably would prefer to play Atlanta, but we'll be ready to play whoever we got to. We're not afraid of no one. We're not afraid of the Dodgers. And that's the other funny thing, I think, is Dodger fans, they kept saying that us Giants fans were scared of the Dodgers. And I just laugh. I laugh so hard that Dodger fans are so convinced that we're scared of them. I mean, it's so funny. And now look, we keep going out. We do what we do best. We let our baseball on the field do the talking. And so they say what they want to say, but look, we got to look at, go to the playing field. And so player of the game, AM Echo Sky taking Tyler Rogers, Evan Longoria. Brandon Crawford, Steven Duggar after that last catch. Oh man, it was terrific. And he got the last catch of the game to seal the victory in Camilo Doval. What a win tonight for the San Francisco Giants, and fantastic picks. And Mega Sky Rogers was spectacular in his inning and 2/3. Longoria with the big home run in the top of the 5th inning. Brandon Crawford, spectacular, the amazing catch. And Steven Duggar gets the big catch in center field. Let's see. Welcome in, William. How are you doing tonight? Sorry, just came back from Eric's channel. Just want to say good game. Sorry for all the raging Dodger fans not making any salty excuses. Dodgers bats were cold. I appreciate you, William, checking in, and good game tonight. It was a good game, and this series, it's been a heck of a series, and may the best team win. Cannot wait for game 4 tomorrow. Respect for the game. Albert Pujols played tonight. Hall of Famer, first ballot. Big shout out to Albert Pujols. It was great to get to see him start a postseason game. I think they said for the first time since the 2013 AL Division Series when Pujols was with the Angels when he played the Indians. 8 years in the making for that. And Evan Longoria, he hits his first home run in the postseason since the 2013 AL Division Series in Game 3 when he was with the Rays against the Red Sox. Bro, what are these Dodger fans saying on Twitter, saying Crawford isn't a top 5? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, they need to really check their IQ level if they are saying a statement like that. I mean, look, I totally could get not liking Crawford because of the rivalry and, not liking any of the Giant players if you're a Dodger fan, but you got to be real. I mean, to make a statement like that, you're obviously not thinking with your brain in that case. That's pretty funny there. Excuse me. Let me get a quick drink of iced tea here. Crawford is MVP. That is right. Crawford, without a doubt, is the MVP. I mean, what he has done both offensively and defensively, the best defensive shortstop in all of baseball. And then you look at the numbers that he put up offensively, a career high in home runs for him with 24 home runs, drove in 90 RBIs. Kepler made a smart decision having Bryant play first base. I love the decision by Kepler and, putting out a good lineup there. Going against the righty, you had Steven Duggar and Lamont Wade in the outfield. You had Bryant at first. Hate seeing it, but Brandon Crawford was defensively played it perfect in the game, robbing Mookie Betts for the RBI. That was the play. That was the play of the game, one of the plays of the game, and I mean, just so exciting. For Crawford to make this play here. Timing, of course, everything went into that play there to leap. And I mean, that is such a momentum, huge play in the game. You just, you never know how the game turns out. If Crawford doesn't make that play, if he doesn't make the play, Mookie Betts gets an RBI single, game tying RBI single, and we could still be playing right now. So what a huge play it was for Crawford. And now we are going to get to our picks of the game, and so we'd love to hear who you're taking as the pick of the game. If you haven't already shared, leave your thoughts in the comment section. Appreciate that, everyone. And a lot of big shout outs tonight. Alex Wood was terrific out there. Camilo Doval, the 2-inning save. Rogers was terrific out of the bullpen, and the defense, Steven Duggar making a nice catch out there. Crawford, the big, amazing diving or leaping catch. And then Donovan Solano makes a great defensive play. And I am going to take Evan Longoria as my pick of the game. Absolutely spectacular. He gets the game-winning home run. What would prove to be the game-winning home run in the top of the 5th inning, the only run that the Giants would need in this 1-0 shutout win, as our pitching was spectacular tonight. Travis, it's a shame that the great play by Crawford doesn't show in the box score. It is, it's something that, you wonder if in the future, if that's something that they may or may not make a change to in the box score. Because again, that play is such a huge play in the game. And again, the momentum of it. And, if that play is not made, again, as a run is scoring there. So who knows, maybe if there is a way for there to be a stat in the future on, tremendous plays like that, that would be awesome to see. Giants should make a play for Kershaw. Worked out great having former Dodgers Alex Wood and Jake McGee tonight. Love it. Love this statement, Christopher. And I love it because, this is something I've been even talking about with my family and talking with my dad. I really think that it is a possibility that we could very well see Clayton Kershaw in a San Francisco Giants uniform. If indeed Kershaw doesn't return to the Dodgers, the Giants have the money to make a nice offer to Kershaw. And Kershaw, I believe, did grow up a Giants fan. He grew up idolizing Will Clark. And that's why Kershaw has worn the number 22 with the Dodgers. So definitely, I think, definitely, I really do think it's possible that Kershaw could sign with the Giants. And I mean, I would love it. I think he can still pitch very well. And, I think he's going to be determined to bounce back. I know it's going to be tough on him to not be able to pitch the rest of this postseason. So we'll see what ends up happening. Taking Crawford's game-winning catch. Love it. Love it. Fantastic pick, Tyler. Honestly, can't even be mad because I noticed all the former Dodgers players made clutch plays on other teams. It is bittersweet, honestly. I totally feel you, William. As Giants fans, we know how that is. We've seen a number of Giants players since when they've left the Giants for whatever reason, they go on to play very well with other teams. So, there's always going to be, those mix of situations where, those things can happen. Let's see. Overusty saying, I don't want Kershaw. Appreciate that. Appreciate all the thoughts and love to hear what everyone's thinking. Travis, what contract would you offer to Bryant and Kershaw? Oh, that's a great question. For Bryant, I'm thinking $25 to $30 million per season. So I think, 5-year, $125 million to Chris Bryant. And, I think same thing with Kershaw. His average annual value is probably going to be somewhere in the 25 to 30 million. But with Kershaw, I think he's 32, 33 now. I think I would give Kershaw a 4-year deal at an average annual value of either 25 to 30 million. So, I think, you can offer 100+ million to Bryant and Kershaw. So we'll see what ends up happening. I definitely think, we're going to have money to spend. And, of course, our goal right now is to finish this 2021 season, keep taking it one game at a time. And now we're in position in game 4 to take this series tomorrow night. Laughing at the postgame talks from the major stations, talking Max Scherzer big game. And let's see. And big game and how well he pitched. The dude lost. They don't even know they are trolling. Oh my gosh, so funny. Yeah, he pitched great out there, but look, Giants got the win. We got the big hits. Do you remember from earlier? Yep, I do. I definitely remember you, Giants Nation. Great to see you. How are you doing tonight? Thank you so much, everyone, checking into the post game tonight. Feel sort of bad that the Dodgers might lose in the first round. Don't you feel a little bad that they were so good, but they just had to play a better Giants team? If it really, in all honesty, if you ask any Giants fan, I think to say for us to feel bad for the Dodgers, it would be very hard to say that. But I totally get where you're coming from. Again, this is baseball, and you got to play by the rules. So the fact of the matter is, Dodgers, they weren't able to win the division, so they had to play in that wild card game, and it set up this matchup in the first round of the playoffs. And so one of these two teams, and you can make the argument that these are the top 2 best teams that's left in the rest of the playoffs. And I definitely would agree with that. And so one of these two teams is going to get knocked out in the NL Division Series. So it has been, this series, it's been so intense. It's been everything that we thought it would be. Such close games, really outside of game 2, in the last 4 innings of that game. This series is just been so close and so intense. Have a great night, but no need to, no need. Yeah. So, William definitely gets it, at the end of the day, as a Giants fan, we don't feel bad, and I'm sure Dodger fans are, they're not going to feel bad for us. And that's how it is. But, definitely, I definitely see the perspective there. Yeah, both of these teams, the seasons that we've had, obviously it's going to be whoever ends up losing the series, it's going to be, really tough. Obviously, let's see what it said. This was karma on other teams. That's not the Astros. And I think in all honesty, there's always going to be, your bad apple quote unquote to say of fans that do that, but I think at the end of the day, the game is played on the field, and so may the best team win. And these two teams have had a heck of a year, and this has been a heck of a postseason series. Yeah, it's going to be on. Bring on Game 4. When do you anticipate Belt returning? I think Belt is likely to return by the NLCS. So Giants, we just got to finish out one more win, and Brandon Belt will be set to return in the NLCS. That's going to be a huge diehard. But my friend is a Dodger, and I feel bad for him, to be honest. I think if we have friends that are Dodger fans, I think they're probably the ones we probably would feel bad for. But overall, as a whole, obviously, I think, we don't feel bad. We go out there, we take care of business, we do what we got to do, and we got the win tonight. 1-0 shutout win as the San Francisco Giants go up 2-1 in the series. Thank you so much, everyone, checking out the post-game show tonight. Let's make some noise for the YouTube algorithm, as all of you have been doing such a great job. And I see all of your support, smashing that like button. I see your comments. I just want to say thank you so much for all of your engagement. It really helps out the channel big time. And all it takes just half a second to hit that like button. Thank you so much. And it really helps out the channel big time. This feedback lets YouTube know that this video is relevant, so then YouTube knows to recommend this video to as many San Francisco Giants fans, baseball fans out there. So thank you so much, everyone. Appreciate all of your support. Hope everyone has a great rest of your night. And if you haven't done so, definitely consider subscribing to the channel if you enjoy the San Francisco Giants live post-game shows. And if you'd like to stay up to date with more San Francisco Giants content, be sure to smash that notification bell so you can be notified when I'm putting out a new video. Okay, I have to go now. Finishing my late dinner. Have a great night, Travis, and all my fellow Giants fans. And let's go, San Francisco Giants. Let's have a great night, everyone. Giants beat LA. We get the 1-0 victory, 1-0 shutout victory in Game 3, and we take a commanding 2-1 series lead. Good game, Dodger fans. Great game tonight, San Francisco Giant fans. We did it. We got the win. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. Let's take the win in Game 4. Let's hit that like button, everyone. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. Have a great night, everyone.